It's for the healers. It's for the thinkers. This for the men and women trying to love again. Scarberian Queens. Tanya 23 experience. Yummy Bula, let's talk. Scarberian Queens, we bringing truth to the scene. Not just opinions, we building solutions and dreams. From pain to purpose, yeah, we breaking old routines. Trying to heal black love, men and women in between. Scarberian Queens, let the ancestors speak. Motherly laws bring the village back to the streets. We ain't here to fight, we here to teach and to reach what we can rise together. Soul to soul, hard to beat. It's the Tanya 23 experience, voice of the mothers. Trying to stop us from seeing each other as enemies, brothers. Some of us hurt, some of us tired. Some of us only know survival, not desire. I seen mamas cry, I seen aunties pray. I seen grandmas hold the family together every day. So why we forget where the love come from? Why we treat each other like we already done? We here to remind you, not judge your pain. Not point fingers, but break them chains. Men need nurture, women need respect. And both need healing, not toxic effects. Scarberian Queens, we bringing truth to the scene. Not just opinions, we building solutions and dreams. From pain to purpose, yeah, we breaking old routines. Trying to heal black love, men and women in between. Scarberian Queens, let the ancestors speak. Motherly laws bring the village back to the streets. We ain't here to fight, we here to teach and to reach where we can rise together. Soul to soul, hard to beat, Yummy Bula in the building, yeah, I'm talking that real. We ain't bashing nobody, we tryna heal. Men been carrying weight, women carrying pain. Everybody guarded, everybody strained. But deep down we all wanna be safe, wanna be loved, wanna breathe, wanna lay our heads straight. Every man remembers that nurturing touch, whether it was mama, auntie, or somebody who loved him enough. That energy don't make you weak, it make you strong. It's the reason you get up and keep moving on. We gotta stop thinking the worst of each other. Start listening again like sisters and brothers. This ain't gossip, this is guidance, this ain't drama, this is science. Trauma lives in the body, the love is defiance. We can rewrite stories, we can shift the tone, but it start with truth when we come back home. Yeah, we ain't perfect, but we honest. Trying to teach accountability and conscience. Trying to show you how to love without armor. Not every woman is trauma in the form, bruh. Not every man is danger or threat. Not every woman trying to get what she could get. We talking balance, we talking rules. We talking healing, not viral abuse. We ain't here for clicks, we here for change. Scarberian Queens, yeah, we shifting the game. Scarberian Queens, 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 Queens. Scarberian Queens, we bringing truth to the scene. Not just opinions, we building solutions and dreams. From pain to purpose, yeah, we breaking old routines. Trying to heal black love, men and women in between. Scarberian Queens, let the ancestors speak. Motherly laws bring the village back to the streets. We ain't here to fight, we here to teach and to reach so we can rise together. Soul to soul, hard to beat. This is the Scarberian Queens Podcast, where healing is the message, truth is the medicine, and love is the mission.
Yummy Bula.
Tanya 23.
Hold on, let this mic. I'm charging
Yummy
my
Bula,
phone,
Yummy
y'all.
Let's heal.
My sound effects was about to go this sound. Well, we got our sound of
being late.
Yeah,
we should have been on at 8:30. I came on too late.
here we go. Yeah. Let's go. Salute.
Salute, family.
Oh, the Scarberians out there, even the ones that are Scarberians but don't know they are yet.
Right.
Don't worry, your opportunity's coming.
Sure is.
Too funny how, of course we know the times that we're in and whatnot. And if we don't, you could soon find out soon as you log into social media. But today, I guess, was my day, or a day for me to see where the temperature is outside. You know how you be checking the temperature of how things is or whatever. And so is there anything you want to say as an introduction or anything before I get into the juice?
I wanted to say sorry for coming on late. I had to help my son put his bed together. So we, that ran over
That's a great
our
reason to be late. Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Peace and shout out to the queens that are, what do you call, mechanically inclined, can put stuff together and whatnot. That's great.
Yeah, it's fun. We
So
still
we
got
have,
more to do because we done put the bed on backwards and stuff. We had to undo everything we did.
yeah,
Oh my goodness. But we getting through it. We getting through it.
yes. You find out there's a reason for everything. So, like, once you got the bed together backwards, what was your discovery after that? Like, did it not
Well,
fit back in the corner right? Or,
no, okay, so what it was, okay, so he has a loft bed and what it
okay.
was, so you know how the bed has like a banister for the front and then the ladder to go up.
Mm-hmm.
So that part was in the back. So we had to
Okay, so that's how you.
flip it because it has shelves. It has shelves
Right.
in
Oh,
the back
okay, cool.
for it. And that piece that was on the back, it had to be for the front so it could
Yeah,
line up together. So
right.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
That
Then we
works.
lost
At
the
least you.
drill bit. We misplaced the drill bit for the drill. Like, well, you had it. You gotta find it. And
That happens,
you
yes.
know,
That's a very common. You found it where? In the crease in the couch or something?
it was no, it was he had put it on his quilt. He folded up his quilt, put it on the side, and then he put the
Mhm.
drill there and
Yeah.
picked up the drill and forgot the drill bit was there. So it blended in with his
Uh-huh. I was gonna say they are a blending
yeah.
situation.
Yeah, it was like this small.
Mm-hmm.
It's gray.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm like, well, if you have to find it, I'm not finding it. You gotta find it.
Yes.
Oh, look,
It's good doing
Charlie
projects like
Fields is
that
in the
together.
building. Peace,
Peace, Charlie
Charlie.
Fields. Yes, he was here 8:30. He
Yeah,
was the first Scarberian
yeah, he was.
in the
My bad. My
building.
bad for being late.
Yeah. Charlie Fields. Yes, he was the
Yeah.
first one in the building today. Well, it's all good. It's we were late, and I can just say that today was one of those days, and maybe everybody else is, you know, going through whatever, and they'll catch us on the replay. So peace to everybody that comes in on the replay later on. But yes, Scarberian Queens, we have to deal with this now. Karens are saying they're not scared of Black women. First of all, I have never expected you all to be scared, but as history would have it, y'all have always been scared. But yeah, that's where that is. So in the Black community, it is common knowledge that Karens be acting scared. It's not that we require you to be scared. That's not the requirement at all. You want to add anything to that, Yami?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry.
I wrote a little manifesto. I didn't know if I was going to read it at the end of the show
Uh-huh.
or at the beginning, but I'm thinking it might do good if I read it. Let's read it at the end. Yeah, don't let me forget. It's very important that I read this at the end.
I'll remind you.
Yes, so I know that I was just saying earlier, and I'm sure that many have mauled this through their mind that when the young lady, I forget her first name, when the young lady that got unalived and got pew pew in the face by the officers, I can imagine that was just what, last week or whatever, maybe like 2
Like a
weeks.
few weeks ago.
And I imagine that is still rippling through, you know, America,
Hmm.
especially white woman America. It's probably rippling through their community.
Yeah, because how dare they take the life of a lily white woman? You know, they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to do that to black people, to black women, to black men. It's not supposed to happen to white people.
Yeah, in theory, uh Charlie Phil says, I have a sister my mother took in. She's a white woman that was pregnant with a child. She took her in. My sis fought against her real racist mother, not physical, but told her my mother was her real mom. Cool.
Wow.
Um,
So see,
Let me see if I have a
and
picture.
that's another
Yeah,
thing
talk.
too. I had did you know that Tommy Davidson, the comedian, that he was adopted by a white family? Did you know that?
Mhm. I believe so. Yeah,
I
he
just
did
found that
talk
out.
about that. Forgot about it, but yeah.
I did not know that.
Hmm.
I saw a reel today on YouTube, and he was talking to what's his name, Shannon Sharp, on his
Hmm.
show, and he was explaining how, when he went to school and him and his sister was late. The sister didn't get in trouble for being late, but he had to go to detention.
Hmm.
Mother came up there. She was like, "Yo, what's the problem? Why does he have to be penalized?" You know what I mean? And she
Hmm.
explained to him like, "Listen, for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to up the ante. You're gonna have to show up and show out all the time.
Right.
Can't be mediocre at all."
That's crazy. I was actually really, really trying to locate a picture of myself and my sister. I have an older sister who is also adopted from my father's first marriage, and she is half white.
Mm.
And yeah, so she always tells the story of she's from Baltimore City and how they grew up in the racism and stuff too.
Mm.
Um, yeah, her mother especially as well,
Right,
Um,
right,
Charlie Fields has Mike Tyson
Mike
too.
Tyson too.
But he adopted a white baby or a girl. Well, this is the thing. I would say that there's a lot of guilt. There's evil and there's guilt in there because Karen never had a reason to be angry with us, the black woman. What literally have we ever done to her? Except
The
for
fact that
wearing that damn hair looking like this. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm definitely with a lot of men on that one.
yeah, they were mad that their man wanted the black woman.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. He cussed them
That's
out on them. Yeah, Tyson. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Charlie Phil said, we winning still because we have a compassion. Them people waking up. Huh.
mm-hmm.
Uh, that is the thing, they have probably been expecting for years now us to turn on them for some reason. It's just because they carry a lot of undealt with guilt,
Mm-hmm.
right? And a lot of it is when they are convincing themselves that number one, they're right about how they're acting. And then when their peers join along with them, you know what I'm saying? And when you got more than one or two, there's a philosophy there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like annoying at this point. You know, I don't have patience for it. I actually stay to myself. I have some neighbors and whatnot, and I chose not to open my goddamn mouth and say a goddamn word for the past 14 years.
I don't blame you.
Literally 10 to 20 steps away, I literally, they automatically think that, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't like white people, this, that, and the other. Like when you come in confrontation with them, and it's just something in my aura that makes them feel that way. So I never be phony, like, yeah, I really ain't my cup of tea. I could do with or without you, you heard, but
It's crazy because when you have knowledge of self, that's when they feel threatened.
Exactly.
That's when they feel threatened because they know that you know the history, and
Right.
we could unleash on them at any time. But
Right.
we choose to take the higher road.
Yeah,
And
we have other shit to do.
not even be a part of that energy. Because
Right.
what would that do? It would just create more chaos
Right.
in the world.
And it's not a sign of weakness or fear or anything. We just happen to have a spiritual component to ourselves that we know you're going to freaking implode on your bullshit. So it's not that we got to go and do a darn thing. And that's the thing. They're trying to entice some of us to get involved. And
Yeah,
we're
it's
not.
a choice. And we
And the thing
choosing, we
is,
are not getting involved in none of this fuckery that's going on outside.
stand down. Scarberians.
Yeah, we standing the fuck down because when we was marching before, they was laughing, they was joking. Oh, you marching, you doing all of this. What is it gonna prove? Okay.
Okay, but now
the shoe is on the other foot. They like, oh, where's Mammy?
y'all are crying for reparations.
Sam,
And now,
where are my where are my black people that stand next to us? No, we sitting down, we chilling.
Charlie Phil said
doing line dances.
Yes, jealousy is admiration. They're afraid to say it.
That's a fact.
The thing is, dude, they talk about what? Black fatigue. Well, yeah, we're a little bit tired of y'all looking at us as a threat, and we are literally letting y'all live. Tired of the bullshit. I don't think there's any big, tall, small, whatever, gigantic, whatever you want to call it. If I'm not about to be annihilated by anyone, especially not a Karen. I'm sorry. You're going to have the fight of your fucking life. Charlie Phil said, no one has time to waste. I certainly don't. Like, I certainly have a lot to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For it's definitely one slap of a Karen, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, it's definitely jealousy and obsession at this point. Yes,
obsession. Oh my God.
They are so obsessed with us because they watch us all the fucking time.
Yes, they have nothing.
They're watching us all the time. They so obsessed. They gotta know
to want to be us.
They gotta know every fucking dollar we spending right now to be like,
yeah. Exactly.
Money fraud, all of that. You skip
when their people get mad, they stop spending. Us, we don't let any of that affect us. We just keep on spending with them. They put their dollar where their belief is. If we would start doing that, a lot of shit would go down. Like, yeah, we definitely need to start whatever you need, make it your damn self. Get the materials and make it. I have cut out a lot of shit. House cleaner. I'm getting me some vinegar and some baking soda, and create some bleach and I create me some shit that will kill any damn thing.
Right.
We are the creators. They didn't know how to make no damn sanitize nothing. Oh my goodness. A lot of stuff.
They don't know.
Yeah, I could clean my floor with that same thing. Wipe stuff down with it.
Yeah, vinegar cleans a lot of things.
Yes, a spray bottle.
Vinegar. Yeah.
Yes. Charlie Phil says, Momies,
Yeah,
Gilberto,
Momies is in the building.
Peace.
Salute, Momies.
Salute. Yes.
We got Gilberto E. Howell Jr. in the building. Salute, General.
Salute, General. Hey. Yes. Momies says, word, we not signing up for none of their shit. We ain't protesting. Fuck out of here. Exactly. Right. And the thing is, they are like going out of their way to try to say stuff to us. To like try to spark
to like trying to rile us up or some shit.
Like, nah, just get out my way.
The audacity.
It's wild.
The audacity.
And the thing is, they don't know what to do. They are messed up in the head right now.
They are like, what in the world are we gonna do? They're like shoulda, coulda, woulda. We should have been behind them, because we was like, yo, when we was in the streets, when we was protesting, we was doing that. Y'all didn't take us seriously.
It was a handful of them
sitting back
out there, but
now they want to cry. Oh, where
are y'all? What's the thing where two black guys went into a crowd where these two white guys were getting harassed and they were able to save them in the crowd or whatever? It's like, what are you two? What is it? Two
coons.
Black men.
That's what the fuck they are.
Guys in a fight. It just happened.
Like somebody's not gonna knock them upside their head.
Where was it? No, 2021. No, just the other day, two guys. No, they're giving us other crap.
Yeah, I remember Sub played that.
Yeah,
it was though, but I did.
Yeah, they was saving them in the crowd.
These Captain Slaver hoes. Excuse me.
Gilberto says salute. Charlie Fields. Charlie Fields says, especially in Walmart, daytime is up. Oh yeah, yes. And you could get a good brawl on in the back of the store and have one of these. Let me shut up. You be done in the back of the store, nobody would even know. You be like, what's that noise? We don't have a horse in the race. Melanated beings must stand down.
Yes. Yes.
See, we have a horse in the race, but it is not.
Uh-oh. Tanya, you there? Uh-oh. What happened? I think we have like we got like a miniature pony in the race. I don't know what happened. I'm calling her right now. Okay.
That's crazy. Right. I got clicked off. I don't know. And then I clicked it back and it was acting crazy. They heard what I said.
It's them. It's YouTube. It's them Ashkenazis.
But I got something for that. Stand down, like we said.
I was about to text you too. I pulled out my phone. I'm like, yo, let me call her.
Word is, okay, you have these companies called Palantir and a few other companies. One that you talked about the other day, what is it, BlackRock or whatever. They have invested heavily in this AI thing where I guess the plan is to sweep the internet to see who's talking shit and classify you and come after you.
Yeah. If anybody says anything about them, they come swooping in.
Right. And mainly the small hat situation.
Right. But, so we have to go back to speaking Pig Latin because they don't know Pig Latin.
Yeah.
We gotta bring
that back or start talking.
We gotta start a new language.
code words for this and that. They know because they
Nah, no,
spend
no,
their they
not even
spend
cold words, because they could
yeah, they
decipher.
spend all their time trying to talk like us. I
I want
saw
a
on a regular
whole language.
it was a regular white show, a commercial or something like that, and they were like, they said it was either stop fronting or don't play me or some craziness, and I was like, the freak are they trying to use these words for, y'all? Baby hats. They feel too small hat, baby hat.
Yeah.
They call them little cupheads. But yes, it's a lot. Let's check out a couple of videos
Okay.
of these Karens out here going in off the chain. Wait, hold up. Don't start yet. Hold up. Gotta share the screen. Now we can.
How do you feel like me telling you not to run red lights with me in the car is rude?
It's the way you're doing it.
How would you like for me to do it?
Hey, can you please be more careful with that?
I shouldn't have to say please for you not to run lights. That's just.
I mean, you can just get out of my car
I mean,
now if you
legally,
don't want to ride with me.
We paid for it already, lady.
I will cancel it. You don't have to pay for it.
Come on, can you take me to my
Well, then you
orientation?
can stop being rude to me.
I'm not
This is
being
my
rude.
car, and I'm giving you a ride.
It's your job too. You took
Well,
on it.
Yeah, sometimes you
Why
do
don't you
though.
look at my rating and realize I have a really high rating, and I don't do things like that often, maybe. If you're not comfortable in my car, you're welcome to get out.
Wow, that must be what gets you that good rating right there.
Yeah. It'll be much cheaper for you, and you don't have to pay for this one.
We're not getting out.
Please do.
No, bro. You
Before
can't
I-
order another lift.
Before you what?
Before I call the police.
So
Please
what?
get out of
You
my
gonna
car.
sit back here? We customer.
Now, call they ass. How you gonna call them with no phone?
Here.
No, I ain't gonna rob you. Me? How do you feel like me telling you not to run red lights?
Didn't that sound like another black person finna tell her don't do that? It damn sure did sound like another black person
so when
finna
she
tell
do
her
the,
don't do something.
do the phone
Ooh,
down.
that burns me up. Mind your damn business. Hold up. Did I get it there? I gotta remove it and put this one back. Ooh. My God.
Well, as a Lyft driver or whatever the hell, a Uber, that's supposed to be running light.
Yeah, and then if your passengers say something to you, you telling them they being rude. That bitch was out of her mind. Number one, they got some mental patients. Most of them are mental patients.
Yes, they are.
And they are out of their freaking mind because that was totally illegal and wrong, unprofessional.
But see,
She should have got her fired.
Okay, so the way I'm thinking is, I don't give a fuck. She want to run the red light, she gonna get a ticket. Just get me to where the fuck I gotta go home, okay? You can run as many lights as you want to. Take me to where the fuck I have to go. I'm not saying shit. You understand me?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Thank you, Noah. Because
But,
because at the end of the day, she's gonna have to get tickets. They have cameras in the car.
right.
Like,
But she's
whatever
trying to say the
company that
lady
she
was
works
wrong for saying anything to her. She out of her
Yeah, no, she
freaking
was wrong
mind.
for that. She was wrong for like telling her that she's rude, but she's not
Yeah.
rude. She's telling her like, "Yo, you can't
But
be
see,
running."
this is the thing. They always talk about calling some fucking cops. So that means that they think that the cops is there to protect them from us. That is the only reason why they have a police force.
The overseers. Sometimes that's
whack.
right.
Let's check it out.
But no, I get it. I get it. She is wrong for running lights because she could have got into an accident.
She's
Yeah.
in the gym where she lives at.
Who? You playing another video? Tanya?
Sorry.
You playing another video?
Oh, Hold on, you can't hear it? Oh my God.
Of her own apartment
I
building.
can't see it
She
either.
Oh,
found
there
herself
we
the
go.
target building.
This
I'm gonna
shit
finish my
loud.
workout, and this lady has been standing behind me for 10 minutes asking who I am and why I'm here.
Because you won't show a key fob. Residents use key fobs. It's not that hard.
I live here. I literally live here. I'm not about to stop mid-set to prove anything to
Recording me
you.
isn't proof either.
For Jasmine Taylor, a workout was supposed to be stress relief. But in the gym of her own apartment building, she found herself the target of a woman who believed that safety meant policing the only black person in the room. Susan Harper demanded papers, demanded proof, and demanded submission. She had no idea that the young woman she was harassing was not only a legal resident, but was recording a video that would turn Susan into the internet's latest example of what happens when prejudice meets a camera. What you just saw was the definition of entitlement. A stranger demanding proof of residency from a neighbor just...
Yes, bullshit.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's
things
fucking,
that
I
they
hate
do.
those videos.
Yes,
And I'm like, bitch, are you the owner of this building? Like, mind
right.
your fucking business. Mind your business, ho. Go and work out. And if you're not working out, get the fuck out my face, ho. Like, oh my goodness.
Gilberto
I
says,
shouldn't let nobody take
I am
me out
sick
of
of
my
those
though.
sadistic Zionism intrusion. Them devils were kicked out of 90 something to 114 other countries. 114, Gilberto.
Okay.
According
right.
to scripture, time is almost up. It is up already.
Time is
We
up.
are at war. That's a fact. It's so, yo, we are so at war, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Big facts. Big facts, yo. On so many levels. I can just imagine what our kids are going through in them damn schools.
Oh man.
Hold
A
on.
mess.
Let's see what this is
No,
about.
I wouldn't want to come out my character. Like,
and that's the thing, messing with your children, man. That is it.
I would have to ignore that whole. I really would. I
Here we
can't.
go.
I would have my headphones in, and if she even dare to touch me, then it's on.
Check this out.
You can, yeah.
If you were the Chinese.
Excuse me? Mrs. Miller, do you have something against me because I'm black?
Me? Racist? Of course not. I can't be racist. My shadow is black. If you were the Chinese.
Excuse me? Mrs. Miller, do you have something against me because I'm black?
Me? Racist? Of course not. I can't be racist. My shadow is black.
Her shadow is black.
What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, these
are definitely not educated people. You know what I'm saying?
Are crazy.
Yes, momies. They was kicked out of 114 countries. We're gonna get a list and read that crap.
Thank you.
Nobody else wanted to be bothered.
Yes,
know?
between rounds is in the
rounds. Peace, peace, peace.
Okay, peace, General.
Salute.
And Ronnie Dwight. Peace.
Yes, Ronnie Dwight. What's up? Peace, peace, peace.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. We have to. But see, this is the thing. We have a communication that they don't have. So we don't have to be out there doing a darn thing. All we have to do is keep in our heart and minds what we need to have happen, and keep it on your heart and mind enough that it manifests. Because, right, everything starts as a thought. Everything starts as, the more you want something, like you want a car, you're thinking about it, you're saving money towards it, you're out there looking, you're comparing brands, you're like setting everything up. Mm-hmm. And eventually it's going to come. Something's going to come, but probably most likely what you want is going to come. That has been my experience all through my younger times. I've been buying cars since I was 16. Mm-hmm. I always would think about what I wanted how much money I was going to spend on it and this and that. And pretty much all them details would come through except for maybe the color. But even if it was a year later, it'll come through. So, I'm not saying that they can't do it. I'm just saying that Children of the Sun, that's what we can do. That's one of our superpowers. We can manifest,
Yeah,
and
we're gonna manifest that. We
so
definitely
many
gonna
of us
They're
want
undoing.
peace and just want to get along and
Hell no.
these
No.
different things. Well, we got to figure out what we want and stick to it. Ronnie Dwight said, "Yo, I was in Fitzgerald, Georgia today. F them devils." What?
What happened in Fitzgerald?
Tell us about your experience. My family is from there. I hear it's this little one-horse town and whatnot. They got like a little sheriff and a little deputy or something like that. That's the whole town or whatever.
Like,
it's a very little community about 100 miles south of Albany, Georgia. Yes, it's off the chain. Very a little bit behind modernization. Between rounds said Atmo Me's on story mode details. Yeah. We gonna have a thing. It's story time. It's story time. And one of y'all come on here and tell us some stories. Yes, Yami's in the Matrix. Hold up, y'all.
I'm back.
Let her go. We coming to get Yami. Let my sister go out that Matrix. I know that's right.
Oh my goodness.
Gilberto says absolutely at Between Rounds TV. Let's check out a couple more videos. They're out here going crazy, y'all. Let's see. This one's doing. Oh, this woman was dressed to the nines and had to step to somebody.
Yeah, Ronnie Dwight says, trust me, it's up to speed. It's an hour above Albany. What does that mean? I missed it. I think, I missed it probably. And Charlie Field said, them Karens mad because some black women attract they men. Some black women trying to look like white women and getting them too. Most of them relationships don't last. That's a fact. We had just said that too, Charlie Field. That they mad that their white men love
haters, yo, straight fucking haters. They be hating, to the point where we don't even be sweating them. It's the fact that they be bothering us. Hold on, check it out. Look at this. This is a slap for real.
And Karen called you the N-word and you got to set her straight.
My purse, baby. Stay right here, okay?
Honey, more. Oh, I love this series. I love this. Did you watch this?
Some of us are just about
this movie.
set up.
Yes. Ooh.
Go ahead. Oh.
Right.
When Karen.
What movie was that from, Yami?
That was a series called They.
Oh.
I think it was on Prime.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to check.
I love.
It's gonna make me mad. Oh my god, I hate movies like that when they be prejudiced. I be like, that's bitch.
Let me tell you, I was so mad.
My husband be like,
so mad. I made my children watch it. I was so mad. I said, "This is why."
Yeah.
I loved it. Yes, you have to watch it.
Wally Fields said, them Karens mad because some black women attract they men. Some black men trying to look like white women and getting them too. Most of them relationships don't last. They be looking crazy, yo. What a black guy always looking at me crazy when he's with his white woman. We walking through the store, or whatever. He looking crazy. Like I had just like feel some eyes on me or something. I look, he over there looking. I'm like, looking over here. You got they picked some of the ugliest, worstest looking ugly.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
You be like who is it? Minister Farrakhan's son. His wife is a white woman, and she's not really a looker either. And I could just see his face when he first brought her home.
Crazy. That is obscene. That's crazy.
I know his head spent around 1,000 times.
Your father is the minister. He preaches on this.
I mean, like, how? Come
and
on.
you
like,
bring
how
home
to the left.
You bring home the devil. Okay.
I would have had to tell my boys, rough him up a little bit. He done lost his motherfucking mind.
I'd have been like,
no,
you gotta go.
Rough his ass up. Oh my God.
I would have gave him some money, be like, yo, you go over there with that. Go over there. Don't even call me no more. I'm good.
Yeah, you disowned.
Fuck up my brand, nigga. Fuck out of here. Get out of here.
That's crazy.
Get
and
out of
he accepted his son and was posing up in the pictures smiling. Yo, let's look up the pictures, y'all. That's it. It's crazy.
Yo, Momi's got another story, Tanya. Yes.
Oh, snap. Hold up.
So between rounds said, yeah.
Let me send y'all the link. Let me get the link. Where the link at?
Between rounds said, okay, so you agree with me that they was great. That's awesome. Charlie Field says, make you want to fight. That's a fact. Yes, we want a story. Between rounds said they sent her to seduce that boy. You heard? They said, that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes
everyone
a lot
wants
of
to
sense.
be the best of us, and everyone wants to be the worst
always.
of us. They hate everything about us. It's amazingly insane. Exactly. Right. They are insane.
Right. Yes, they are.
Watching them dance is crazy too, yeah. Hold up. I put the link in the chat.
There's some that really have some rhythm though.
Yeah, there's some. I don't know where it came from. Kabila Shabazz, the daughter, is arrested for conspiring. What? When was this? Believe that Farrakhan.
Who
that? This is Malcolm X's daughter. I never heard that. Kabila. It says Kabila, the daughter of Malcolm X, is arrested for conspiring to kill Louis Farrakhan. When the hell was that?
Oh, when was this?
Daughter-in-law of... Yo, she died. Get up out of here. His daughter-in-law died. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me click
Wait a
on
minute.
this.
Hold on. What? Share the screen. Hold on.
Hold up.
When did this happen?
I'm trying to. I got to get more memes on here.
Wait a minute. Which one of Malcolm X's daughters?
It said Kabila. Hold on. Let me go back.
When did this happen?
See it say that right there. Hold on. Let me get... Can you see it? Yeah. See it says Kabila?
Yes. Believe the thing was this. So when she do this?
Exactly. I that's what I'm trying to look for now. I scrolled down and it says that his daughter-in-law died. The white chick we talking about. But let me see. When did this happen? In 1995.
Look at the name. Karen Farrakhan.
Yeah, he really
Yo. What is this?
What an atrocity, yo.
What is going on?
That was wow, son.
Hold on. First, okay, so you you get the date when Malcolm X's daughter tried to kill Farrakhan. I think I heard that before.
It says, check this craziness out. It says, published on November 13th, 2009. And then it says, last updated January 31st, 2025.
That was a year ago.
This is a small hat.
Over a year ago.
But it says, Kabila Shabazz, the daughter of Malcolm X, is arrested for conspiring to kill Louis Farrakhan. Shabazz believed that Farrakhan was responsible for the assassination of her father in 1965. But hold up. Michael Fitzpatrick, a high school classmate of Shabazz, claimed that she called him and asked him to kill Farrakhan. Fitzpatrick said she told him that she wanted to avenge her father's death and feared for her mother's life because Betty Shabazz was outspoken in her belief that Farrakhan was behind the 1965 shooting, although Farrakhan was allied with Nation of Islam leaders who planned Malcolm X's murder. He most likely was not directly involved in the plot, most likely, or whatever. They still don't know. Unfortunately, Kabila Fitzpatrick was already an FBI informant. Get out of here. What? An FBI informant and promptly passed on the information. He also,
wow.
Oh, her friend was a fucking FBI informant already. He was a snitch and she didn't know.
He probably.
Oh.
Who's that?
Yeah, he probably.
Hey,
what's going on? He probably was watching her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably was watching her.
It says he also began his conversations with Shabazz. Damn, when she went to him and said something, that was a wrap. He escaped the most serious charges because the tapes seemed to show entrapment on the Fitzpatrick part, and Shabazz seemed to be a tentative and unwilling conspirator. Also, Fitzpatrick was a fairly unsympathetic informant. Oh, he was a hater.
Yeah, so that's what he was on. He was probably they probably assigned him to be her handler and he didn't like the job.
It says legal and personal troubles continued to plague the Shabazz family in the 1990s. Betty's 12-year-old grandson, Malcolm, set the family home in Winchester on fire and was convicted of arson. Betty Shabazz was severely burned in the blaze and later died from her injuries. Malcolm Shabazz, he ended up getting murdered in Mexico City in 2013. Soon as he got out of prison, probably.
You believe that?
Nah, not at all.
Right.
Not at all. I don't believe none of it. I don't believe he set the house on fire. None of it.
Goes to Mexico, and everybody, you know, if you are American, you could disappear in Mexico quite easily.
Yeah. Wow. And he was there with two friends, they said. For his birthday or some shit.
See, this is the whole thing about all of that. Like, people don't know that Saddam Hussein was a CIA operative when he was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gaddafi was a CIA operative. That's what those dudes did. They turncoated. You know what I'm saying? Muammar Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, Noriega, all those guys turncoated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They and especially Noriega, because Noriega, he actually went to West Point. He was one of the top graduates at West. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
Was he a citizen? He got to graduate and go to school?
I think he was. No.
I don't think so.
Well, you got to understand. He might have been because of the ranks that he was coming up under. He might have been.
They pulled strings for his citizenship.
I don't know if Panama, you could have dual citizenship with the United States. I don't really know.
Oh.
But Noriega still wear a general uniform. While he been in there like 30 years, 30. like that. He still
Yes.
uniform. Yeah.
Between rounds said, "Be careful out there."
Yeah, I did have a story, but I was just playing. I really didn't have one.
Oh wow! I was just about to say
No,
it's story time. It's about to be story time.
I ain't gonna tell that story.
We thought you had a story.
The reason why I be wanting to share is because, man, I'm a rarity. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised in South Central. You know what I'm saying? I packed it up one day with $1,500 and 2 suitcases and went straight to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I made, you know, I kind of became a man in New York City. You know what I'm saying? A man there. You know what I mean? Went to NYU, blah, 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 all of that. You know, had
now let me ask you. So you came from South Central LA, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
LA, y'all. So how was your reception by New Yorkers once they found out where you came from?
I'll say this, and then I'll explain myself. I got so much love in New York that New Yorkers was hating.
Yo, New York be so flip flop. Like, that's New York.
I got
that's
so much love there. I mean, you know the wild niggas in Brooklyn, like, yo, you from Cali? They be like, word, damn, you got the whole Cali swag.
No, they really be bang bang out there.
It's crazy. like I got so much love in New York, like everything from the barber to the cab driver. Everybody showed me love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The transplants. Now the transplants in New York, they was full of shit. The ones that's not really from there. Yeah, they was full of shit. But yeah, man. I lived in New York, and here's the thing: I lived in 3 of the 5 boroughs.
Cool.
Yeah, I lived all over different parts of most of them. But like, and I used to do what everybody do: work, then get fresh, and you know what I'm saying, get fresh and go to Harlem on weekends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, years could go by doing that.
I used to do that when I came to town. You know what I'm saying? I go uptown, you know what I'm saying? Play the, you know, maybe I might go to Amy Roof's or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't come there trying to be standoffish. I came there and just jumped right in the thick of things. Because, you know, I got family out there, a ton of family out there. Yeah, I got family in every borough. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I do too.
I got family in every borough.
It's the livest in Brooklyn and Harlem, though.
Then I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to live in Flatbush. I used to live in Crown Heights. I used to live in the Sty right off what's that? Bedford and Dean, right by the Armory. I used to live in Flatbush off Bedford and Fenimore. I used to live off at High Bridge, you know what I'm saying? By High Bridge Park.
Okay.
Yeah, by High Bridge Park, right there on what's that? Ogden and 171st.
Oh yeah, you're right by the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. But my cousin, my uncle, used to live on right down the street on 167 to Woody Crest, right down the street.
Okay.
Like 3 blocks away.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I got my cousin, you know, a couple of my cousins, they live in Corona. I got some in Harlem. Yeah, all over the 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? A big family. Yeah, my from that side of my family, that's my pop side, and I got 15 aunts and uncles from that side alone.
Wow.
Yeah, they was, you know, that was Belizean, so, you know, they start having them young. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they started dropping them when they was both, you know, 13, 14. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, so, you know. But
I was looking.
The story I was gonna share was about kind of like y'all was kind of talking about these Karens, right? and you know how they be moving when you know when they see a white man dating a black woman, or the other way around. Black girls see the white woman with the black man. I've been through all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, it's not that I was looking for no pink flesh, but this is somebody I known them for a while. You know what I'm saying? So when they tried to talk to me, I was like, "Get out of here! You fucking playing." You know what I'm saying? I didn't even believe it was real. But make a long story short, you'll never be inside of their world. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be inside of their world. That shit, they dog out their own.
Yep.
And you don't even have to they do their own so dirty.
Yep.
You don't got a fucking chance.
Right. Right.
You don't got a chance. And it really placates into their existence in Europe. Before the Moors got there, they was killing each other too. That's what they was doing.
Yeah, that was that's what
Is that the group Between Rounds? Sorry.
Yeah, the song is called Mind Cuffs.
Mind Cuffs?
Yeah.
Let me see.
But the Gangs of New York movie, that was that whole thing. All of them coming from Europe and ended up here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what who's that guy? The Artful Dodger. The Artful Dodger, the Cutter Lads, Swell Mob. I was kind of into all of those old things. It used to be a clothing company called the Artful Dodger.
What was the name of the song?
Mind Cuffs.
Okay.
Mind Cuffs.
And it's a group called Brothers Keeper.
Yeah, there they go.
Yeah,
I remember them from back in the day. They was from LA. They was a small group.
They are from here.
Yeah, I remember them. They had a song that I really, really liked.
Yeah, Between Rounds said their album is called The Re-Education of the Negro.
Wow. I had a 45 by them. I forget what the name of it was. Love that song.
Yeah, they came out around the 90s when that compilation game was real heavy out here in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was heavy on the scene. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think a lot of times with the Karens, I think a lot of that stuff stems out of the whole slavery stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Because old slave master was dipping down there in the slave hut. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff she got generated out of that. He was going over there. He say she ain't nothing, she ain't this, she ain't that, but he stayed dipping over there in the late night. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of it comes from the laws that was here. You know what I'm saying? Like if your mother was white, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't a slave.
That was his
If your mother was white, if you were, like, say for instance, if a white woman had sex with a black man or a black slave and the baby was born, then the baby wasn't a slave. But if you was a black woman and the slave master dipped in the slave hut and you gave birth, then that baby was a slave.
Mm-hmm. But they was kept in the house though.
Right. So I think a lot of that psyche has carried over, a little epigenetic, you know what I mean? Carry over right there where they feel like they have this inbred indignation for the black woman. You know what I mean? They already have it. They have to try to tell you what to do. They have to try to belittle you. They have to. I think it's at this point it's kind of ingrained in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. You know, the whole feminist movement was white. It was made by a white woman, right? And they needed black women to sign the bullshit in order for it to thrive.
Well, they needed numbers.
That, right?
And who's the most marginalized group next to the black man? The black woman.
Black woman. Right.
So it's not gonna take much to convince her to stand alongside of you, because she, you know, this is like what I was saying yesterday. Black men ain't never been in charge of shit 500 years, so she's kind of questionable about him anyway. So it's easy to get at her. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get at her because her protector, her vicar, her provider, he gotta wait till master let him do something. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really in charge of shit. So she ain't, you know what I mean?
Yo, that bit. Okay, so the white woman was getting black women raped when they were pregnant. The white woman would have a black slave woman get raped at the same time. So when she would deliver her baby, the white woman would have her baby at the same time, and the black woman would have to breastfeed that white baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that was the whole thing about Sojourner Truth when she had that whole public thing. She opened up her dress and showed her breasts and said, "Y'all think I'm a man, but no. You see these paps? Them fed a lot of white kids." You know what I'm saying? So she did a whole, like, I think it was like a little public like dissertation behind that. Yeah, Sojourner Truth.
Yeah.
But I think you know, it's just so much, it's so much layers that you can't even peel off. Like one's peeling, it's 100 of them right up under it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's so much layers to the wickedness of that kind of psyche. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much layers to it, and I don't think we have the wherewithal to understand it all. But what we got to do is start building something else, try to do something else. I don't think
we're not supposed to be thinking that evil. We're not evil beings. We are the children of the sun. Like,
yeah.
So
I'm not a big fan of the turn the cheek though. Like nah. Every time I tried it in my life where I tried to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, they thought that was a inside lane or a license to keep their bullshit going. But every time somebody did some wild shit and I nipped that shit in the bud immediately, no problems. So I think a lot of that black folk just gotta stop looking to them for approval. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a thing because we say it's a thing. We can't make it. It can't be a thing when they co-sign it or when they approve or when they say, "Oh, well, look at those black guys over there. They doing something good." Like, nah, it gotta be something before they. You know what I'm saying? Put they you know what I'm saying? They
stamp on it. Yeah.
It or whatever. We got too much of that mentality where we want to go look for them for approval. Look for them for, okay, he doing a good job, or that's a good nigga there. Like, nah, we gotta stop doing that.
Yeah. Them Uncle Tom niggas.
And this is something I tell my son, because I be wrestling with this. I be struggling with it. And I be having to tell him like, I be having to think like, he just in college. But in my mind, I'm thinking like,
that's his son.
We can't never be no token black guy for none of them. Nah, we ain't supposed to make them feel comfortable. Nah, don't be no teeth showing ass nigga. Like, I had to tell him that. And I tell him like, listen,
Bueno,
you have the power inside of you, but you just gotta tap into it. It's already there.
Right.
But if you don't tap into it, you'll never touch it. And like I said last night, once a man realized what he can do and he put that laser focus on, is nothing stopping.
Nothing gonna stop it, right?
It's nothing that can stop him. And I know this through experience.
Right, that's a fact.
I know this through experience. I had something I really wanted to do, and every which way I tried to do it, it wasn't working. And I was like, man, I'm doing it anyway. doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Between rounds, say he got degrees in YT, man.
Right. Yeah, we all got some type of degree in that white man, right?
Charlie
We
Fields
know
says,
how that nigga thinks.
then that many blacks on the ship, shaking my head. What about the food? Everybody got to piss and poop. I don't think it happened like they said in the books.
Yeah, I don't think it
Yeah,
happened that
absolutely.
way either. Yeah, so
Right.
Charlie Fields had said earlier, he said, I can't believe 100 men versus 15 men with rifles and revolvers did all of this bullshit. It's something else to the story. Shaking my head, I don't know.
I hear that a lot of the people was already here and they took captives already here.
Well,
right between on a sailboat. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I've been kind of researching this. So it's a picture that's well known of a slave ship, right? I'm sure you guys all seen this.
Yeah, that black and white.
Now, before you think about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you could see that image in your head vaguely. But if you look at that picture in your head, they went across the Atlantic. It take what, 8-9 months or something like that. Where's the supplies? Where's the clean water? Where's the rest of the crew? Where's, you know what I'm saying? Where are they gonna be? It's filled up with 800 bodies.
Yeah, look, Dane Calloway was saying that you can't just sail across from Africa to the United States.
You see that shit?
There are geysers in the water, and they're constantly spinning. So a boat that big is not gonna withstand that. And they haven't even, there's no proof that they constructed a boat that big.
Y'all see that boat?
At that time.
Not only that,
see the people in the bottom?
Yeah, based on cartography of the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way they could have said, yeah, we going here, we gonna make it there. No way. There's no way. Because cartography at the time was based on a flat earth model. Most of them were based on the flat earth model. So
you see
based on the flat earth model.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's the photo. Yeah, where's the supplies? Where's the crew? Where's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because there wasn't any.
Exactly.
There wasn't any.
So I told my mom this, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, she didn't know what to do. She like, what? But I always didn't believe it, even though I was a kid, but I used to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying, in school a lot. I used to get in a lot of trouble at school because I used to question the books. And I used to ask my teachers, like, Houghton, McMillan, and Miller, who are they? Or do they work at the school? Why are they named every textbook? Like, I used to ask my teachers that. They'd be like, what the hell is wrong with this kid? He's asking the wrong things. Like,
yeah, because
they don't even know.
They're told to indoctrinate the minds of the youth that this is what happens. So they would stay in that slavery mentality, like, oh yeah, my people were slaves or whatever. Yeah, you know, what did they say? You know, the victors change history or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To make it fit their narrative.
Yeah, like the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Pictures of the war tell a story. Yeah. Pictures of the war tell a story. Well, see, that's it's like I've heard a bunch of different theories about what it is, but one of the theories that I've heard that makes probably the most sense is that the European nations all invaded Turtle Island, and the war lasted up until 1776. You know what I'm saying? The people that took the treaties was the 5 civilized tribes, and the ones that didn't take the treaties, they hunted them, killed them down. The rest of them, they made them into Negroes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes more sense because they kept changing the names. Negro and what was it?
And all the Indios.
It was a whole bunch of names that they had.
Natives, they used to call us natives.
And then they took the Indian name and had the $5 Indian.
Well, that was,
had them take our.
Charlie Bill says we need a part 2 to build. It's about
because it's almost my bad for being late, y'all. That was my
fault. That's okay. The time went by fast, but yes, I do believe we do need a part 2. We're going to continue this journey of what's going on because we're going to need reparations. We don't care what happened. It happened, and we're going to need our reparations ASAP.
We need something.
I don't expect those press to give us nothing.
Need mine.
They're not going to give us anything because we have to take it back. That's the whole thing.
Expect those press to give us nothing.
How my mother said, by hook or crook.
Right.
We're going to need that.
Right.
All right. Peace, everybody in the chat. We getting ready to do Scarberian time. Hey. Thank you, everyone. Moniz for coming on. Just keep your stories. Keep it up. We're going to give you a job. We're going to make you story time, man. We're going to vote. We're going to vote in the chat.
We're going to have a Mo Me segment now.
Okay.
Right.
Addition to
the all right, y'all. Peace.
Love.
See y'all over in subs chat. Salute everyone.
He on now?
I don't think so. Let me check.
We got a minute to grab some
snacks
chips
and
stuff.
Dips. You know we can't be eating no chips.
The organic ones.
Oh. Yeah. It's for the healers. It's for the thinkers. This for the men and women trying to love again. Scarberian Queens. Tanya 23 experience. Yummy Bula, let's talk. Scarberian Queens, we bringing truth to the scene. Not just opinions, we building solutions and dreams. From pain to purpose, yeah, we breaking old routines. Trying to heal black love, men and women in between. Scarberian Queens, let the ancestors speak. Motherly laws bring the village back to the streets. We ain't here to fight, we here to teach and to reach where we can rise together. Soul to soul, heart to beat. It's the Tanya 23 experience, voice of the mothers. Trying to stop us from seeing each other as enemies, brothers. Some of us hurt, some of us tired. Some of us only know survival, not desire. I seen mamas cry, I seen aunties pray. I seen grandmas hold the family together every day. So why we forget where the love come from? Why we treat each other like we already done? We here to remind you, not judge your pain. Not point fingers, but break them chains. Men need nurture, women need respect. And both need healing, not toxic effects. Scarberian Queens, we bringing truth to the scene. Not just opinions, we building solutions and dreams. From pain to purpose, yeah, we breaking old routines. Trying to heal black love, men and women in between. Scarberian Queens, let the ancestors speak. Motherly laws bring the village back to the streets. We ain't here to fight, we here to teach and to reach where we can rise together. Soul to soul, hard to beat. Yummy Bula in the building, yeah, I'm talking that real. We ain't bashing nobody, we tryna heal. Remember carrying weight.